Yes, hello, Merry Meets everybody. It's MicheleMarieDalene. It is the 23rd. I believe it's the 23rd. Yes, I think it is. It is the 23rd of April. And today is going to be the warmest of this week. It's going to be a high of about 17 degrees Celsius today. Not really that bad. It's nice out there right now. So maybe you're asking yourself a good question. Because I know that sometimes, but more often than not, April is usually in the low 20s, and it's not close to the low 20s. What's going on? Well, it's a long story, and it's a little complicated, but here's the short and skinny of it. We have three things happening at once. One, the sun is not producing as much energy as it was in the form of solar flares. Now, solar flares are just kind of like on your cooking a steak in the barbie, and all of a sudden it flares up a little bit, and that extra little flare actually helps to cook the steak just a little bit faster by searing the meat just a little more. Okay, it's the same thing here. Second of all, we have been having a lot of volcanic activity, and that is causing a lot of particulates to go into the atmosphere, and we're reducing the sunlight even further. And of course, related to the first two, you have parts of the earth that are warm and parts of the earth that are still cooling. And what's happening is the colder parts of the earth, the air is starting to push into the warmer areas. And that is the reason as the earth begins to try to reach equilibrium status. And that's the way the earth is. Okay, I know it sort of sounds kind of strange, but basically it's the truth. So what are we going to see temperatures in the 20s on a regular basis, consistently, day after day, hand over fist? I can't tell you. I don't know. I've been looking at the extended forecast, and I haven't seen anything like that at all. Which is really bizarre. There is some good news in that. If things go like they're going, I'm not going to need to have to run my air conditioner this year. Which means, ka-ching, I save money. Yeah, that's nice, right? Save a little bit of money, not having to run the air conditioner. That would be nice. But let's be honest, say is that I would like to see temperatures in the low 20s. I would like to see that. Okay? Say 20, 21 degrees Celsius, that'd be fine. But at this point, that's not what I'm seeing. Okay? Now, I'm sorry I got angry at some of you people yesterday, and it's a little more complicated than just simply the fact is and saying it's all my fault, because it isn't necessarily all my fault specifically, but here we go. Here's the recap. One of the people on my channel said something that really, really upset me and Lummy on Saturday, and we tried to discuss it on Sunday with Nikki, but Nikki wasn't there. So we discussed it with Dory, but Dory didn't know what to do or how to respond to the allegations being out on the wire. So, I couldn't get any kind of, understanding, how I'm supposed to deal with the issue. Finally, Dickie did come up and later on in the evening, and we watched the video, and I actually read her comment specifically because I cut and pasted the comment into the word processor. I could go back and read it again, and she said, "Well, that's kind of unfair of him to say that, considering that he doesn't even physically know you personally or know me personally. All he knows you guys is from watching your videos. He doesn't know interaction that goes on between the two of you or why things are the way they are." And unfortunately, by the way, my lady friend is not here right now. I did leave her a message to let her know I was going to be here at the soup kitchen, but she's not here yet. I would be surprised if, she's got other things going on in her life or she ran out of gas. Again, she likes to drive her car. She likes to go cruising. The problem is when she goes cruising, it's because she's trying to kind of find the freedom of the open road. Now you see that, I mentioned that, because it's a good point. And because one of the things, archetypes in my dreams, is the open road, is being able to hop into the driver's seat, which on my car in my dream is always on the right side, and just basically cruising across the British countryside. That's really important because I think the idea is that you're not necessarily chained by fetters, and you can actually... No, that's not feathers, that's fettered. F-E-T-T-E-R, fetters. Okay? You're free. That's the whole idea. That's where the American idea of the car comes in handy. People don't remember that, but it's true. We have cars because we like the freedom of the open road. So clearly, she likes to do that herself. She likes to drive. She likes to cruise. Unfortunately, she's also on a fixed income, so she runs out of money and between all of her other responsibilities she has. I suppose if I had a driver's license and I could drive, I probably would be doing the same thing, driving from place to place. In other words, instead of having just a small little Roman Gothic fortress, I'd have more like the equivalent of a car in a big parking garage, sort of. You know what I mean? I would be driving around more in town, doing the things I like to do, and not feel like I have to actually ask for favors every time. But of course, in reality, is when you add in the cost of cars, insurance, maintenance, upkeep, fuel, it's expensive. And it does kind of create problems too. But anyway, that's another topic. Oh, that's what we're going to be also be doing on Wednesday. Are we going to have a live stream with phone calls? We are decided we're going to do it, but we're going to do it a little differently. Just so you know, heads up, okay? We are taking the phone calls, and we're going to try to stick with this policy. Here it is. First segment of the show, which is say the first hour, we're going to basically just stick with online chats and a preconceived subject matter. Okay, second part of the show will be the phone calls. Okay, where hopefully we can get callers that stick with sincere themes. As far as the cat shelter thing goes, someone has got to pull that ad off that station because I am not running a cat shelter. Okay, so we need to find out who's paying for that and get them to remove it. And my fingers again sore. So if you know who was to put up that ad on that show in Houston, Texas, please ask them to remove it or contact the radio station that you heard it on and have them remove the ad because that is incorrect. I am not running a shelter for cats. All right, so I'll make sure we got that straight. Alright, so for now, that's about it. Right now it's nice outside. It's sunny. It's no rain in the forecast. It's going to be high 17 degrees here in Connecticut. So this is a great time for you to go out there and check out what's left of the tax sale at 112 Main Street in Winston. That's in front of the building right across from Cumberland Farms. 112 Main Street. It's the North American Snow Queen Palace. There's a tax sale going on. As some of you may know from the Saturday live stream attempt, but it's still going on. So if you want to get some possible housewares, bric-a-brac, whatever, this is the time to get it. So for now, see you later. Bye-bye.